Hello subscribers, depending on where you live, I'm hoping you're enjoying this lovely November weather. The subject of today's review is going to be a 2022 Safari Ltd figure, specifically the Incredible Creatures Green Anaconda. Safari Ltd teased the tail of this model a couple months ago, and many people, including me, were speculating that it could be a green anaconda. I also thought that there's a slim chance that this could be a Titanoboa for their prehistoric world range, but it was revealed as a green anaconda, which I'm completely content with. When they fully showed this figure on their Instagram, I was blown away. I said that this was one of the most glorious snake figures, and now that I have it in hand, it definitely lived up to my expectations. And it's about time that this company tackled the green anaconda. It's the largest snake on the planet. Safari Ltd has made so many other good snake figures, and the green anaconda made many appearances in B-movies. So as always on this channel, let's dive in and take a look at the detailing. Starting off with the head sculpt, it looks great, very accurate to what we know of this animal. It's got the wide V-shaped skull, there's some diamond-shaped scales above the eyes and near the tip of the snout, and then there's some rectangular scales around the lips. And here it is from the other side. But just look at the scalation of this figure. That is absolutely beautiful. Just look at it. Here it is from the side, and it feels great as well. It's like I'm touching an actual snake. And not just on the body, but all the way down the tail is covered in this lovely scale detailing. Even the underbelly has scale detailing. For most animal figures, for reptiles at least, the underbelly is usually where detailing is scarce. Then there's one row of these belly scales, which you can barely see due to the black spots. The musculature is also very well sculpted. You can see all the muscles along the anaconda's back. And despite snakes like this being very long, they were actually quite girthy and muscular. You can definitely see how this anaconda can put an unfortunate prey item into the afterlife. The paint job is just as stunning as the sculpt and detailing. On the top, you've got the swampy green with 2 rows of the dark gray spots. On the side, there's some smaller orange spots with a brown coloration around it. And the underbelly is predominantly yellow with some small black spots along the belly scales. The immense detailing combined with the accuracy of the sculpt and paint job makes this a very aesthetically pleasing and lifelike figure. It would be great for some outdoor photography, and you can trick people into thinking that this is a real snake. Most of the other models in the Incredible Creatures line are hollow and made out of a very soft and pliable plastic. And I thought the same was going to apply to this anaconda. But I can assure you that this thing is solid and very hefty. Let's take out the flexible ruler for some quick measurements. This reptile is a little over 6 inches across. Not much can be said about the height, all I can say that it's under 1 inch. Time to start with our comparisons. First, let's bring in the Collecte Green Anaconda, which was released in 2015. Female snakes are bigger than male snakes, so you could have this one as the male and this one as the female. When comparing these two, Safari takes the win easily in my opinion. It looks way more realistic and natural. Don't get me wrong, I still really like this figure. Collecte did a great job with it. But the wide open mouth and the head rearing back looks too exaggerated. It looks like something I would see in the Anaconda movie or a cheap sci-fi flick like Megapython vs. Gatoroid. Next, let's bring in a prehistoric snake. Here's the Titanoboa from Rebor, and surprisingly, the anaconda is thicker. Rebor made their Titanoboa proportionally thin, and I'm assuming that was done so it would be able to wrap around the crocodile accessory easily. Here's the only other snake figure that I have, the old Safari Ltd King Cobra from 1996. Let's do some crocodilians. Here is the Safari Ltd Juvenile Caiman, which I believe is a Yakidae caiman. This animal would have lived alongside the green anaconda. Here is the new for 2022 Safari Baby American Alligator. Here is the Safari Wildlife Wonders American Alligator, which is an absolutely stunning model. Here's the Incredible Creatures Saltwater Crocodile. I actually want the repaint of this. I'm not a fan of these orange colors. Here is the Black Caiman minifigure from the South American Animals tube. This minifigure shows a lot of potentials. I'm hoping for next year that Safari or Collectate would release a large size black caiman figure. The black caiman is my favorite species of crocodilian. Lastly, for crocodilians, here is Fiona the Crocodile from the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified series. This action figure is absolutely fantastic. Not only does it look good, it's highly detailed, durable, and superposable. Here are the only two Extant Lizard figures that I have, both from Safari Ltd. Here's the 1997 Komodo Dragon, and the Incredible Creatures Green Iguana. Let's compare the Incredible Creatures Green Anaconda to some Incredible Creatures fish. Here is the red-bellied piranha, which is another animal that would have lived alongside this anaconda. Next, here is the salmon, which I believe is a female pink salmon. Next is the fantastic Goliath grouper. Here is the clown triggerfish, which really doesn't want to stand. And here is the massive pelican eel. Here are two other Safari 2022 figures, the salmon shark and the minke whale. I'll be reviewing the salmon shark next. The second to last comparison is going to be with these four dinosaur figures that were released this year. The Zool, the Patagotitan, the Albertosaurus, and the Nanotyrannus. Last but not least, here is the Anaconda next to the Collectate Xiphactinus and the Collectate Mini Xiphactinus. Well, there you have it, guys. That wraps up my review on the Safari Ltd 2022 Incredible Creatures Green Anaconda. I highly recommend you guys picking up this beautiful model. If you're only going to pick up one 2022 Safari figure, pick up this one. Whenever I think of an Anaconda, this is what I think of. The detailing and the paint job is so good, it looks just like a real animal. I cannot wait to take some outdoor photos with this. I actually have to say that this is my favorite 2022 Safari figure. I like it more than any of the dinosaurs. That's not saying that the dinosaurs are bad or mediocre, they're still really nice. Well, barring the Stygimoloch. It's just that this Anaconda is too good. The only issue I can point out, I forgot to mention earlier, is that the paint is poorly applied to the eyes. But that can be looked over easily. This is still a phenomenal figure, so I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. If you guys enjoyed this review, hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section about what you think of this new Anaconda toy.